Welcome back. I'm your host, Miguel Paz, here live from Dry Pink Stadium. In the rainy afternoon here in South Florida, we're entering Miami, going to host Montreal in decision day, last day of regular season of MLS. Inter Miami clinched their spot last Wednesday against Orlando in what was probably the best and most complete game of Inter Miami. Inter Miami today can even move up to the 4th place and host a playoff game here in Dry Pink Stadium.
Harvey Neville's making the run in behind. He's been picked out by Bryce Duke. Neville square ball in. It's an own goal. Waterman puts it into his own net, and it's prompted by the debutant.
And welcome back. Inter Miami 1, Montreal 3. It was a horrible game, to be honest, from Inter Miami. They were super flat. It looked like they weren't prepared to play today, to be honest. It looked like the victory on Wednesday, it looked like that was the highest of highs for this Inter Miami team. We're not prepared to play today. Montreal scored 2 goals in 4 minutes. They were up 2-0 in the 8 minutes already, Montreal, and that's not acceptable. I know Inter Miami qualified to the playoffs on Wednesday, and they were celebrating on Wednesday as well. But today was, to be honest, it was flat. It was boring. So I don't know. It's not good going into the playoff and going like this. For sure, Inter Miami mentality is going to change next game. They're going to play NYCFC. Inter Miami ended up in 6th place. To be honest, because those 4 goals that Inter Miami scored on Wednesday against Orlando, this team ended up in 6th place. Orlando is qualified as 7 as they beat Columbus 2-1 in extremely. In the penalty, it was almost at the last minute. I was watching the game in the press box. The game was crazy. And that's the playoff. Heading to the playoff, the Eastern Conference was super tight. As I told you before in the intro. Inter Miami today, they won a New York Red Bulls. If they lost or draw, New York Red Bulls won, by the way. Inter Miami would have moved up to 4th place and host a game here at Dry Pink Stadium. Inter Miami is not going to host a game anymore here. And today was the last game Inter Miami is going to play at Dry Pink Stadium this season. Inter Miami is going to face New York City FC. I don't know yet because they haven't released the schedule yet. It's probably going to be a Sunday game. But the record against New York City FC is not good. They have 5 losses and 1 victory only. So that's not good for Inter Miami. And also, they're going away, which you guys know, Inter Miami is not the best team going away from home. Inter Miami made the playoff because they had a pretty amazing record here at home. Here, the fans were amazing throughout the whole season. You know, the ups and downs of this team. Let's remember, this team lost the first 4 games of the season. Then, through all that, Gonzalo Higuain was not playing good. People on social media were saying, "Oh, Gonzalo retire," or Phil Neville out, or Gonzalo. You know, but players like Campana, Duke came in when Gonzalo was not performing the way that he was performing, and when they didn't have Pozuelo. And let's give credit where credit is due. This team is in the playoff as well because Gonzalo and Pozuelo, since August all the way now, they put this team in their back and carry this team into the playoff. And yes, also give credit to Phil Neville because he switched the mentality of the players. It is not easy when you lose a bunch of games, especially at the beginning of the season, and everyone is judging you and asking you questions of what's going on. But you switch that. This team is a pretty young team.
In that pyramid-shaped head, but the fabulous ball by Jordi.
It's given away by Calendar, empty net, and Mihailovic puts it away. Mihailovic weaving his way through and getting in behind again. Square ball, it's a second for Montreal. Lepalainen.
But yeah, today was not the best game for the Inter Miami team, as I mentioned. They were super flat. But give credit to Montreal. Montreal came here to play, and you know what? They said, "Oh, you're going to give us those easy goals, and we're going to score it." Something that Inter Miami had barely any shots on target. You know, Higuain didn't have one. That's the wingers last year. The midfield, they didn't create any game today. It was a poor performance from Inter Miami today as they go to the Big Apple to face New York City FC. By the way, that game is not going to be in Yankee Stadium. That game is going to be in New Jersey at the Red Bull Arena. So that's good news for Inter Miami. You're going to have a bigger field compared to what they play at Yankee Stadium. So that's good news.
To center pitch for a very special presentation on behalf of Inter Miami CF.
And that is all here from Dry Pink Stadium. I'm your host, Miguel Paz. It was a pleasure being here throughout the whole season, here live from Dry Pink Stadium. Next up, Inter Miami, New York City FC playoff, win or go home.